Hey guys, welcome to the show. Welcome to Thailand. Let's just check out, make sure everything's okay.
Hey guys.
Working well. Yeah, everything's working great. I want to say thanks everyone for joining today. Thank you so much. It is Sunday, 10 o'clock in Thailand, 12 o'clock lunchtime in Korea. I think maybe 9 o'clock last night in the USA, in New York. I am down to 10 days left in Thailand. I was checking my calendar. 10 days. So early this morning, Princess Jasmine left, which leaves me all alone in Thailand. I opened all the windows and everything. Let's just swivel the camera around. Let's turn off the virtual background. So I opened all the windows. Hopefully it's like all the windows and doors are open. The maids are coming in this afternoon, and going to be cleaning up the place, the bathrooms and everything. And you guys will see the video of the tour I have of this unit. It'll come up later this week. But it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom luxury condo in Pratum Nak on the hill. The ocean's right there. I have the windows all open. It's such a beautiful day. I don't really like air conditioning, so I don't mind the heat, but the wind is just flying through here. So it feels nice, and it's hot in Thailand. Like right now, what are we at? 28 degrees, and it feels like 32, 34. It's going to get up to 36 degrees, and a beautiful Sunday. I'm just so happy. I want to say again, thank you everyone for coming on board and watching and liking and sharing. I want to send a special shout out to all of the supporters, all of the sponsors, everyone who is on the channel, liking, sharing, commenting, especially the people who are commenting. I mean, that's great. It really makes me feel good. Terry, huge supporter. Darren, Shazen, fellow Sri Lankan in Subic, Philippines. Thanks a lot, brother. Dennis, proud sponsor of the channel. I love it. Sarat is a member. Thank you so much. And Terry, you're a super sponsor. Truly appreciate it. Thank you very much for your sponsorship. I did enjoy my dinner that you bought for me. Thank you so much. Truly appreciate that. Lots of love to you guys. Speaking of sponsors and everything, if you guys really want to like what I see and you enjoy it, just click the link in the main channel, buy me a coconut, and what happens is that I go out and I match your dollars and I buy local produce from farmers to help support them. I'm not looking for personal sponsorship. I'm just looking to build a community. So thanks again. I want to welcome a new subscriber. Let me just pull up your info. Sorry. Larry Rosenberg. Very interesting on my video from a few months ago, cost of living in Sri Lanka. Oh, the laundry's done. Okay, I got to put that outside. It's all the towels and the sheets and everything from Jasmine's room. He is an American. Maybe you can hear that. I live near the temple, the Buddhist temple, and it's actually over there, but the fireworks, when they light them, hit this building over here and then bounces into my room, the sound. So Larry is an American living in South Korea. He's been living there for 50 years, he says. And maybe I'm still working and will retire after 50 years. Maybe he hasn't been living in South Korea for 50 years. But anyway, he wants to retire in Sri Lanka, and he's been coming to Sri Lanka, he says, off and on. So I didn't get a lot of details, but I'm really happy that you subscribe to the channel and you like what you're seeing. So I'll definitely, if you have any questions, Larry, please um, post them on the YouTube or send me a DM, and I'll try to answer any questions that you have. As a Canadian living in Sri Lanka, retired, and formerly living in South Korea, I can definitely give you some advice. He likes Hikkaduwa, but I prefer more the southern side or maybe the eastern side, Passaguda. Techno Tricks. I'm going to assume you're a Sri Lankan citizen. Was asking about my time in um, Philippines, and he was asking, what are the visa requirements? Maybe you can hear that bird. I love that bird. Um, he was asking about visa requirements for Sri Lankan citizens in the Philippines. I don't know because I use my Canadian passport, so I don't know much about that. So, guys, if you are online right now, please say hello in the comments. Let's see if there's any comments today. Um, Terry, thanks again, buddy. Really, truly appreciate you um, joining the live stream. Again, thanks so much for your continued support. Brother, I cannot wait to host you in Sri Lanka upon your return one day. Unfortunately, I will never meet you in Canada because I'm not going back, brother. I'm not going back. No thanks. Um, it's truly heartwarming to have you as a supporter and people like you. Um, I'm just a regular guy living my life, doing what I want, and I'm glad that you guys are along for the ride. Um, you know, um, I do this just. People are asking me all the time, why do I do this? My mom is like, what is it all about? And I'm just saying, it's a digital diary. Um, it's a digital diary for me to record what I do, and along the way, if I can help someone, if I can answer any questions for someone, or if they just want entertainment, because I think I'm an entertaining guy. I try to have fun, and this is just purely a vacation. It's 1 month. I spent a lot of money. Um, it cost me so far about $3,000. That does not include the rent or the airfare. That was purely food and entertainment, like traveling to the islands, renting boats, taxis, food. Food. I don't scrimp on food. Like we were eating lobster and crab every day, almost. I like my steak and scallops. My steak and scallops are two things I cannot get it fresh in Sri Lanka, but I can get them fresh here. So that's definitely what I'm doing here. Um, Terry, Canada is Canada. You can find your little slice of heaven in Canada. You can, but the cost of doing it is just not fair. You know, uh, the West used to be, in my opinion, the land of dreams and stuff like that. It still is for those who are coming, but like in any large gathering of people, there are always a few bad apples that ruin it for everybody else and take advantage. So, unfortunately, that's what's happening in Canada right now. Um, um, so, yeah, I'm not going to get into the politics or that's not what this channel is about. We're not going to do that. We're just going to talk positives because that's how I stay so happy and young and what's maybe vibrant, I guess you would say. Um, I'm not missing anything in Sri Lanka. What you meant to say is you're not missing anything in Canada. It has been 17 years since I left Canada. I haven't been back. My brother loves it there, but he has a little slice of heaven. He lives on an island outside of Vancouver, and he's built his own little slice of heaven. So, unfortunately, I truly prefer island living. I love living on a tropical island. Although, Sri Lankan culture is not my cup of tea. I prefer, East Asia, Korea, Japan, uh, Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia, Thailand. That's more my style. Um, so while I'm here, I was having way too much fun, way too much fun, and I'm so happy, guys. You do not want to. I don't think the videos that I've posted so far are about a week behind, but I have had so far 8 friends show up. So the first day I landed, you guys saw the video. Diamond Dave, California Dave from Philippines showed up. He landed about the same time that I landed. So that was a total surprise. And he booked his ticket within 3 days of landing. And it was so cool that we landed at the same time. I thought it was going to be 2 hours different, but I calculated incorrectly because of time zone differences. But we landed at exactly the same time, and it was perfect. He had no money because he didn't have cash on him. He was going to withdraw here. He had no place to stay because his Airbnb fell through, so he stayed with me for one night and got an Airbnb the second day. We went to the Western Union, got him cash, so he had no problems. He stayed here for a week, and then 2 days later, my friend Yui and her friend Eris came, and they stayed for 4 days. And then Dave and her left. And then the next day, Lady Sarah came, and she stayed for a week. And shocking news out of Korea, she's coming back next weekend. She's coming back for 4 days. She just left, and she's coming back. I can't believe it. She loves it. She loved it so much. You'll see the adventures that we had on the videos. And then right after Sarah left, actually Jasmine arrived a few days before Sarah left, but her and her boyfriend stayed in Bangkok for 3 days, and then came to Pattaya, and they just left early this morning. They left at around 3 o'clock this morning, so about 9 hours ago. And now I'm alone for the next 5 days till Friday morning when Lady Sarah returns. So today's Sunday. I have the live stream today. I'm going to spend the whole afternoon editing videos. I have 5 videos I got to edit and upload for next week. And then I'm back at work. I got a full schedule because I didn't have anything planned this week. So I figured, I've done the beach, I've done everything. So why don't I just work? And then at night I can go meet friends that I've made here and friends that I have here. So Monday night I have dinner with some friends. Tuesday I have no plans. Wednesday I'm meeting Alex Bam Bam. You guys got to check out his channel, Alex Bam Bam. My Pattaya friend, really cool guy, great channel. Let him know I sent you, okay? He's such a great guy. I got some gifts for him as well. Thursday, I have no plans. Friday morning, early morning, Lady Sarah arrives. Saturday, Sunday, we're planning on going back to the island, eating massages. She loves that. So definitely going back to the fish market, getting some scallop and lobsters, and massages, and just sleeping on the beach. So I plan on taking her to a private beach that I know, a secret beach about an hour away, and we're going to do that. And then the following 1 week from today, when she leaves, I have Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday morning I leave, returning back to Sri Lanka. Big shout out and a big hello to Lady B in Toronto. Thank you so much. Helen, you're probably watching as well. I want to wish you a very, very happy day, happy Saturday night for you, I guess. And thank you for joining me from Thailand. I am in Thailand. Check out the videos and see the adventures that I've been on for the last 20 days, 21 days, the last 3 weeks. Um, so just so you guys know, I am here for 1 month. I took a 1 month vacation. Hopefully you can hear that bird. And then he stops. So like I said, I have the windows all open. It's so nice. I don't have fans in this condo, and that's the one thing I wish we had. Some nice fans, because I like the air to move. But the wind is coming in, and I lucked out and picked a really, really beautiful condo. The view is, 5 out of 10 because there's a big building right in the way. But the amount of light that comes into here, it's just perfect. The size of the place is perfect. The internet is amazing. The internet is amazing here. 500 megabits per second. That is fiber connection. The aircon works, the water works, a washing machine, full kitchen. You guys will see the video. It's coming up next week on this place. It's really beautiful. But there's a funny thing. It's not even my vacation is over, but I'm already planning the next vacation. So, Lady B, thank you so much. Saying hi to Helen and Lady B in Toronto. So, thank you so much for joining. Let's just see. I don't know what kind of bird that is, Lady B. It's a... I don't know what it's very interesting. So, like I said, I live in Pratumnak, which is on the hill overlooking Pattaya in this direction and Jomtien in that direction. The ocean is over there. And on this side is the hill with the Buddhist temple on it. So it's a really quiet area, really nice area. I've had a lot of fun in this area because this is the area I prefer. I've stayed in this area many, many times. The other condo I stayed in was just up the road. So I know where everything is. I know where to get water, where to get food, where to get a good massage, where to get everything I need, shopping and everything like that. So it's not a problem. And there's the Royal Cliff Hotel is just a 5-minute walk, which is one of the biggest infinity pools in Southeast Asia. Beautiful place. Cozy Beach is right here too, which is a very quiet area. So this area is predominantly Russian. The landlord here is Russian. I'm having way too much fun. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention, Michael Suh came from Korea. He was planning on coming here anyway, but it coincided with me being here at the same time. So that was great to hang out with him. He left just now. He went to Koh Larn for 3 days. Anuj came from India. He again, also, he made an excuse to visit his girlfriend while I'm here. So I met with him. So who do we have? We had Dave from Philippines. We had Yui and Eris from Korea. Anuj from India. Sarah from Korea. Jasmine and Chris from Korea. Michael Suh from Korea. And then that's 8. 8 friends who I have met during this time. And Sarah's coming back. California Dave was thinking of coming back for the last 2 weeks, and he was going to stay here extra while I'm here, but his plans changed, so he can't make it. I had another friend, Juan, who's in Bangkok, but he can't make it because he's got too many commitments. That's just my bed. I don't know why it's not working, why the green screen isn't working. Anyway, so I'm supposed to have met 9 or 10 people, but the plans fell through. I mean, Juan is in Bangkok, but he's just too busy. He said he's going to try to come down for one day. It's not that far. It's 90 minutes from Bangkok, so hopefully I can get to see him. These are all my friends that I knew in Korea over the last 15 years that I haven't seen in 2 years. Michael I didn't see for the last 5 years. Anuj I haven't seen in 5 years. Now here's a funny story. Anush came here to meet up with his Thai girlfriend. Michael came with his Thai girlfriend. They both broke up with their Thai girlfriends. Is it me? I don't know. I hope it's not my curse, but they broke up. Uh, I can't see Lady B. I can't see the temple from my window because I'm facing the ocean and the temple is inland. So the temple is on this side, I am here, and then the ocean is over here. So I'm facing the ocean view. When I go to the swimming pool, which is over on the 10th floor over here, it's facing into the city, and I can see the temple. I can see the temple, no problem. From I just go right. I open my door and I can see the temple, my front door. So when you see the video of the tour of the condo, that video is coming up next week. I go up to the rooftop and you can see the temple and everything. It's just right there. What I can see is the ocean. So yeah, it has been a really fun time. Another friend, John, from Korea as well, was supposed to come and meet up with me, but his plans changed as well. He was going to be in the area. Yeah, so both my friends broke up with their girlfriends while here with me. So was it me? Was it Thailand? I don't know, but yeah, that was funny because last night she was not happy. They were kind of not arguing, but she was giving him a hard time because he was hanging out with me, and she was like, she didn't like that. And he was joking with me, saying, don't be surprised if tomorrow morning I text you and saying I'm single. He texted me this morning, I'm single. Oh, so funny. But yeah, I mean, going out and partying, not my thing. I did go and I drank with my friends, and we went to the bar, and we went to Walking Street just to people watch, and but that was because I was with my friends. But now, yeah, I'm not going out. I have friends here. I have friends who live in Thailand who I'm going to meet up with for dinners. I have a lunch plan on Wednesday. I have a dinner plan tomorrow, but predominantly I'm gonna be working. I have Monday and Tuesday. I'm very busy with work. I have a lot of new contracts, and I just signed 2 new contracts with work. I'm this month. I mean, I'm only here for another 10 days, and then I have another week in Sri Lanka for the month of March. The month of March, my salary earnings are about 80% of my usual amount, which is because I did classes in the mornings. Because the mornings here, I'm 2 hours behind Korea, so I can work. I just chose not to because I didn't want to have to rush back home to do a class. Yeah, I did have a couple of classes during the afternoon, but I kind of moved them around and fixed them, and it was on one day and blah, 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 because I had a new contract. I got my phone fixed. I'm so happy. I got my fold fixed, and Jasmine brought me a case. She brought me a case from Korea. I love it. I got my fold fixed. I'm so happy. And then the funny thing is that it got wet and it got a little damaged. Something happened, so I took it back to the center, and because they had just fixed it, it was still under warranty. So they fixed it just for, I just had to pay labor or something. I paid like $50. So I got my phone fixed. I'm so happy. Couldn't get it fixed in Sri Lanka because they didn't have the parts. That's the problem in Sri Lanka. Also, the model is not the East Asian model. It's the Indian model or whatever like that, and they don't carry those parts. They're different models. There's North American model, this model, that model. Anyway, they didn't have the parts. So I brought it here, took it to the Samsung Center. They fixed it like that. Cost me a couple $100. I'm so glad because there was a manufacturer's defect in the hinge. which was causing the phone to not work, which is why I bought the Insta360. The speaker would work like this, and when you opened it, the speaker would stop working, and then the Wi-Fi stopped working, and then the stabilization in the camera stopped working, which is what I was using the phone for the most, was for the camera when I was doing my YouTube videos. Because the hinge has a connector from the front screen, this screen to this screen. So there's a cable that goes across, and any dirt that gets inside the hinge caused like sandpaper to rub on that cable, which has very fine filament that eroded that connection. So yeah, that was the thing. So Lady B, I hope you're doing well. Helen, I want to wish you all the love. I miss you. I do miss seeing you guys. That was just so you guys know, Lady B was technically, well, yeah, she was my first girlfriend back when I was 21. We're still friends today, 35 years later. My gosh, she and I are basically the same age. We're 6 weeks apart. We've known each other for so long. And her mom and dad were like so great to me. My parents loved her, and still do. My dad talks about her all the time. And her parent, Lady B's parents, were just the kindest, sweetest people, welcoming me into their home. This crazy little brown guy with braided hair. That was crazy. Those were crazy times back when I think I was 21 at that time, because I met her just after I came back from Sri Lanka. One of my first times going to Sri Lanka. So yeah, I remember that. I had braided hair in those days. So anyway, yeah, working vacation. You know, one of the things that I did was I brought my laptop, and I brought 2 computer screens. I brought a lightweight speaker and a lightweight microphone and my webcam. I brought the hub, and I carried all of that because I flew business class. I had 50 kilos of weight that I was allowed to bring. So I brought my 2 lightest monitors, because I figured if I'm going to take 1 screen, I might as well take 2 screens, because I'm going to be sitting here for a month. I might as well be comfortable and use what I want, right? So I worked out my work schedule well in advance. I tweaked it back and forth so many times. I was going to work, I wasn't going to work, I was going to do some classes, I was going to not do some classes. I just figured, you know what, I'm on vacation. I'm not going to work. So I didn't. Except for last week, I had a couple of classes on 2 days. Luckily, one of the students canceled, and I ended up having a free day when I thought I was going to be working. And for the most part, my classes were in the mornings. So like 8, 9 o'clock in the morning in Korea is 7 a.m. here. And you don't really get going until 8, 9 o'clock anyway. When Sarah was here, she didn't get up till 11. We only started at 12. And even Jasmine, you know, they didn't get up till 10, 11. And they went for breakfast, and I was, you know, still sleeping or whatever. And then we would meet up at the beach or whatever. But that's what Jasmine wanted to do. She just wanted to sit on the beach. She's with her boyfriend, so they had fun. When Yui was here, she was with her friend, and they wanted to go to do sightseeing at temples and stuff like that. I wasn't interested. I said, you guys are more than capable of going by yourself. And they say, yeah, no problem. They want to do shopping. The only person I had to take care of was Sarah. I mean, she's a special friend, so of course I wanted to spend time with her. And one of the things that was really a lot of fun and a mission I had was to try to convince her to move into this Sri Lankan Sami lifestyle. You know, she and I have known each other for 10 years. And she has the same mindset as me, even though she's, 25 years younger than me. When I met her, she was 22, and she has that drive and that ambition, same as me. I have a target, I want to make that money, I want to do this, I want to retire. She wants to retire within the next year. She's only 30 years old. She's already got She's already 90% to her target. She can make her target in the next 8 months. She actually wants to come back and look at buying a condo here. I told her, listen, slow down a little bit. You gotta take it one day at a time. There's a plan. Let me help you with that plan. And she has learned to trust me. When I say something, she has learned to trust what I'm saying. She has these ideas, but because she's young and inexperienced, she doesn't really understand what those details entail, what those actions entail. So she's really trusting in me, and I'm glad because I can help guide her to a successful retirement. Yeah, Terry, I'm looking forward to meeting with you. I mean, just 3 weeks ago, before I came to Thailand, I met up with another subscriber, and where's sorry, my brain fart here. Darren's from New Zealand. Darren and his wife are from New Zealand, and I met them in Negumbo. They live very close to where I live, on the beach. They purchased a condo, and while they were there, they purchased another condo. I'm so happy for them. Investment. It's really good at time to invest in Sri Lanka. So I'm actually going to try to convince Sarah to invest in Sri Lanka, because then I can help manage the property for her. Keep an eye on her investment. She's a special person. I could see myself, what's the word? Spending a lot of time with her, because again, we have the same interests. We get along really, really well. Like, never had an argument, never had a disagreement, because she's independent and I'm independent, and we do our own thing. And other than, just telling her to how to behave, sorry, not behave, how to, in Thailand, there's certain things you can and can't do. So certain places you can go and can't go. So, you have to, as a traveler, I know what to do and where to go, and she doesn't. So other than telling her those things, she is a smart lady. I'm really happy to have her as a friend. So that was one of the missions, was to try to get her to realize that there's more to life than just working 24 hours a day, which is what she does. She works so much. Like the week we had together, other than just sleeping time, I'm talking like when we went out. Let's talk about going out and doing things together. The week we had together, the hours combined were more than the 8 years that we knew each other in Korea. So in 8 years, I barely saw her because of her work schedule and my work schedule. But we were close. So I was glad to have that time with her and hang out, and show her my life. That yes, you can work online, make money, and still live life. Like my saying goes, learn to live life. Don't let life live you. And I'm so happy she's coming back. She dropped everything, and she's flying back. 7 days after, not 7 days, I'm going to say, a week and a half, 2 weeks after she left, she's coming back. I mean, 2 years ago, a year ago, I would have never thought that she would do something like that. But she's like, Sam, I want to come back. I had way too much fun, she said. I'm glad. She's taking a day off work and flying back. So I'm glad to help open her eyes to this. Met some fun people here in Thailand. Bumped into two German guys yesterday, which was a lot of fun. Hung out with Michael and them. I wasn't going to go out, but Jasmine wanted to have a final romantic dinner with her boyfriend. So I let them go do their thing. And Michael and I went out, and there was a street food festival. So we went to that, had some street food, and then we were just hanging out, and we bumped into these two guys at the 7-Eleven. I said, hey, we're going over here. Why don't you come join us? They did. One guy's a real estate agent in Bangkok. The other guy is a financial guy from the EU, a banker. And so hopefully I'll hang out with them later this week because they were really interested in knowing like the ins and outs of Pattaya. And I was giving them the advice. That's going to be a couple other videos, is advice on Thailand, how I was a digital nomad this month, what you need to do. Yeah, so that is so far. This is now when my vacation begins. Well, no, my vacation began 3 weeks ago. This is where my working vacation begins, where I will start work and then, also relax. So I have plans in the mornings to go to the fruit market right here outside my front door in the morning, grab some fresh fruits, sit in their thing and eat the fresh fruits, and then go over and get a massage in the morning, and then come back and then work. Order in a delivery or go to one of the restaurants here. The one restaurant I go to that serves amazing Thai food during the day, and then at night go meet my friends. Because even though my classes finish at like 9 o'clock at night, it's only 7 o'clock here. My classes in Korea finish at 9, 10 o'clock at night. That's 7, 8 p.m. here. That's the start of the day, right? And I can go out, and I don't stay out too late, 10, 11, 12, and I'm back home. Even though that's late for me, I'm on vacation. I want to enjoy the time here. That's basically it. So hopefully you guys continue to support the channel. Just I'm gonna take a small commercial break here and let you know, please, click the like button, click the comment, put just any kind of comment that helps the algorithm. And if you really want to help support the channel, all you got to do is watch a commercial. Terry, enjoy. No spring ahead fall back here in Southeast Asia. It doesn't exist in Korea. Not 100% sure it exists in Thailand. I got to double check that. But enjoy. Thanks again. Sawadee Kap. Kap kun kap. Thank you. And we will see you next time, brother. Thanks again for everything. Lots of love to you. What was I saying? I'm back to work. I'm just enjoying the time. I'm actually kind of looking forward to going back home. I actually have access to the CCTV of my house. So, I turn it on sometimes just to see mom and dad walking around the kitchen. Right now, they are in having breakfast. I can see them sitting at the breakfast table. I'm just going to text my mom right now and tell her I see her. So I just texted her. Maybe she'll reply. I'm not sure. I can see her and my dad sitting having breakfast, but she usually doesn't have her phone next to her, right? She usually has her phone sitting far away. So yeah, Lady B, that's true. I just saw her. She just sent me a message. Lady B just said Jasmine and her boyfriend didn't break up, so the curse is only 2 out of 3. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So what are mom and dad doing while I'm gone? I'm probably enjoying their time. I'm just watching them right now on the camera having breakfast. It's 9 o'clock in the morning in Sri Lanka. So they are just, starting their day. Mom was redoing my room. She was getting a new bed, painting, cleaning, just reorganizing my room. doing a lot of maintenance, preventive maintenance in the house. So, mom and dad, they do their own thing. They've been retired for how many decades? Like 25 years they've been retired. They've been in Sri Lanka for 10, 15 years. So they have their own routine. I barely see them because, like I said, I work Korean time, right? Yeah, so I just found out Thailand does not move their clocks, so don't have to worry about that. I did figure out one of the days in the first week I was here was a no alcohol day because it was a main Buddhist holiday, and it was a Friday night or a Saturday night, and no. Uh, ah, Lady B, I just saw your message. Um, yeah, so let me just show you what. So as you can see here, these are the we have like 8 cameras, but this is the living room, and there's mom and dad having breakfast in the dining room, in the kitchen. This is the outside the front door, and this is like the outside the gate in front of our house, and then this is the front door. So you can see the car, and then the front door entrance. So this is what I can see them having breakfast there. So it's kind of cute. Um, yeah. So what else? What else is going on? Um, I'm kind of looking forward. Um, I'm kind of looking forward to getting back home because I have some projects I got to work on. You guys saw that video about that Korean baseball company in Sri Lanka, so I think I want to get involved with that. Maybe make a little extra money. Maybe maybe it could be something to put my time into. Although I won't quit doing the teaching because I make way more money doing that. I mean, I was seeing some job offers for jobs in Sri Lanka, and the pay was, what the monthly pay is what I make in a few days. Because again, the cost of living in Sri Lanka is much lower. It's much different. So they're not going to pay the same. They're not going to pay, $5,000 a month. I'd be lucky if I made 500 US dollars a month for a full-time job in Sri Lanka. 500 to 1,000 is the max we get for a full-time job. I mean, I was offered a job the first month I landed in Sri Lanka as a marketing director for a beachfront restaurant in the port city, and it worked out to be just under 500 US dollars at that time. I don't know what it is now with the exchange rate, but it was a good salary for a Sri Lankan, but not for me. I was making 10, 20 times that amount, working less hours online. So that's why I continue doing. One of the videos I'm going to do is talking about that later on this month. So hopefully when I get back, you guys have noticed that I'm doing a lot of videos. There's videos like at least 3 or 4 times a week, plus the live stream, plus lots of shorts. I think I'm doing 4 or 5 shorts a week. And it's because there's a lot of content. I'm doing stuff. When I'm back home in Sri Lanka, it's a little more difficult to get content. So I'm not sure whether I'm going to go back to 3 videos. I'm going to try to get 3 videos out. And what I'm going to do is it's going to be content on like Monday and Friday, and then Wednesdays is just going to be like a chat, and then still do the live stream on the weekend. I think that that would be a good mix to try to keep the channel content going. I find that I get a lot more new subscribers and new viewers when I increase the content. So that's what I hope to do. And again, I want to thank everyone for joining along for the ride. Lady B, I hope you're doing well and things are going well for you. I'm always happy to hear from you, and I'm glad that you can at least see me. I can't see you, but one day. I want to really truly thank everyone who is watching. If you do like what you see and you've been watching till the end today, I want to say thank you. Please, if you could help me get my channel out to more people like you, just click the like button, make a comment with any kind of emoji or anything, just say hi. That gets the algorithm to shout out to other people, to push the channel to other people who have your same demographic, and hopefully I can get more subscribers. We're doing well. I mean, we're at 2,900 and I don't remember. My analytics app is not working today. Let's see, 2,980, I think. We're very close to 3,000. 2,934. So, yeah. And the videos are getting views. They're getting quality views. And here's the other thing is that I've talked about this before. The channel had some algorithm issues early on because of the search engine. The YouTube managers I was using were improperly managing my channel, and that caused issues. And then my content wasn't very good. Early on, I had COVID content, which doesn't work in the algorithm. YouTube didn't want to push out that. When I got rid of all of my COVID videos, I deleted them all off the channel. My viewership went up, like 100% went up. I saw it. I look at the analytics. So what I'm thinking is that because the algorithm has my channel based in a certain way, I think I might start a new channel. I have to see how that would work, because I know for a fact that I don't have. So to be monetized, you have to have 4,000 hours concurrent and 1,000 subscribers. Now there are lesser ones that you can get, like 2,000 hours and 500, but it's like special. You have to be really, really special. But if I start a new channel, I know I don't have 1,000 subscribers. I have, if I'm lucky, I have about 500 to 800 subscribers. The rest are not real subscribers. They are fake accounts that were added to my YouTube by those managers, and the views and the hours that I have were bought. They're not real. So that's why the algorithm I'm having trouble growing the channel. So that's why I'm asking for your help. All my new subscribers, all my new viewers, if you can just help me break the algorithm curse that I have and get the right people looking at my channel. I know I can do it. I'm not going to give up. That's the one thing. I was thinking about it a few months ago, just giving up, but then, you guys constantly supporting me, and all the new subscribers who are talking about, I like your content, your natural talking, your just no BS kind of style. It makes me feel really, really good. Anyway, we're coming up on that time, the 1 hour mark. I got to go get something to eat. I am starving. I got to put the laundry out. The maids are coming in an hour or so. I got a ton of videos. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 videos I have to edit today. I'm probably going to take a nap. Yes, I will take a nap. I am tired. Because I got home at 1:30, 2 o'clock, and then I was up until 3:30 waiting for the taxi to come and take them home, take them to the airport. And I must have fallen asleep by 3:30, and then I was up at what 8 o'clock. So I have about 5 hours. So I'm a little tired today, and I drank a little bit last night. So gotta stop. I'm not gonna be drinking anymore. There's no reason for me to drink. I didn't drink that much. I drank a lot of soda. But once the German guys joined, I had to have a couple of drinks with them because they're real fun guys. Anyway, I want to say lots of love and thanks to you all. Terry, lots of prayers and love to you, brother, for your huge, huge support of the channel. My number one guy. Thank you so much. Darren, I know that you're going to be tuning in later on. I'm glad you got back home. Darren followed my advice. He was in Sri Lanka. Followed my advice and used the Silk Route service to leave Sri Lanka and said he was so grateful because other passengers stood in line for 4 hours to get to the plane. He was through in 10 minutes. So, yeah. Listen to Sri Lankan Sammy. I have, sometimes I'm smart. I want to thank Terry. I want to thank Lady B and Helen. Thank you so much. Lots of love. Lots of love to you too. I miss you guys so much. I wish I could come and see you and give you a big hug. JMB, you logged in a little earlier. I don't know if you're still watching or you're watching later on. Thanks so much, brother. Please stay warm in Korea, all right? Don't catch cold. Everybody else who is joining after the fact, watching the live stream recorded, I want to say thank you so much for joining us, hanging out with me on a Sunday afternoon in beautiful Pattaya, Thailand. I'll see you guys next weekend, which we will do. I'm going to try to do a live stream from the beach. Hopefully the internet, I'm going to run a test later on this week. I'm probably going to do the live stream, yes, on Sunday. I can do it on Sunday. Saturday I'm free all day, but Sunday I'll do it. We'll see what Sarah's schedule is like and see what I can do. Either we'll do it Saturday or Sunday, or maybe I'll do it Monday. No, I can't do it Monday. Yeah, Monday I'm way too busy. Yeah, we'll definitely do it on Sunday next week. I'll see you guys next week. Please stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, and remember, learn to live life. Don't let life live you. Please, thank you so much for joining us. Take care of yourselves and love each other. I am out.